Hello there, YouTube. Daedric Diamond here, and welcome to a rather different playthrough of Stellaris. I decided this time I would start over because Paradox has just been releasing some new stuff. I mean, they did it for Stellaris, and they did it for Hearts of Iron 4 as well. I have been meaning to get back to this game, but, well, with all the new stuff, I'm kind of slightly forced to start over. I mean, I can load up the old file, but I don't know what it would have changed, so it's just better to start over. And without further ado, we're gonna get right into it. And as you can see, I'm playing as the Kieran, and I went ahead and made this a new Star Nation, and I was feeling pretty inspired by Starship Troopers recently. Not gonna lie, I am looking forward to Terran Command when that comes out. And I am planning a playthrough of that whenever it's released in March. Without further ado, so we're the very, very south. Let's go ahead and save. And just get straight to it. Let's see what we can do. Probably not much for the moment, so... there we go. I was about to say, did the orders just fail to be followed through? Right, probably might want one of these. So that way I can just produce ships a lot faster. Make another science vessel. We're gonna start exploring the galaxy. And what's... Huh. No agenda? No, none of that? I know usually they have an agenda or... Ah, alright.
It's an improvement, darling.
May not be alone out here. Go ahead and recruit a scientist. We're gonna send you this way. Intriguing. Ooh. You know what? We're gonna be a little more open this time. And I did forget to do one thing real quick. For now, at least. When I pretty much got my Dominion, then I'll open it back up. We'll see how far my Federation turns out to be.
Whoa, that is weird.
Alright. And as always, to kick off the game, we always adopt Discovery. Because you always want that early game. And now I think I can go ahead and... I am, of course, playing this game with the same mods I had the last time. So, let's see... It's just now, it's mods plus some DLC added. I gotta remember, there's gonna be an election every 10 years. Ah, he built that. Ah, alright. Go ahead and move here. Thinking this will be my start for now. Intriguing. This will be my small little federation right here. Remarkable.
Well, finally!
We'll go ahead and build that. Let's go ahead and... Oof. Build one of each for now.
It's an improvement, darling.
Let's go ahead and clear those. And we'll want this one.
Yep, everything's fine.
Wow, that's really impressive.
Go
It's an
ahead and
improvement, darling.
survey here.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
Usually how the beginning game goes. It's usually just explore. I mean, like I said, I could have picked up from the other save file I had, but with there being new stuff, I
Wow, that's really impressive.
don't know if it'll add any events. Sometimes I know they like to add events and stuff.
I always knew I was brilliant.
Let's do that one. So that way we can colonize faster.
It needs to be about 20% cooler. Yep, everything's fine.
One. Do that
It needs to be about
here.
20% cooler.
To quickly mention, the event for December is still going on. From the 1st to the 25th, I'm going to be doing 25 different
Whoa,
games,
that
and on the
is
6
weird.
final days, they're going to be longer recordings.
I always knew I was brilliant.
Otherwise, as far as the games themselves are concerned, I don't have the full list planned out, but then again, I am gonna maybe kind of make it up as I go. I will say, at least for the first day and the last day, those two games are planned.
It's an improvement, darling.
Had built that there. Logs.
Well, finally!
Let's go ahead and examine those, because that usually yields a nice bonus. Let's get another science ship out there. And let's get a colony ship ready,
Wow,
just in
that's
case.
really impressive.
Might even need to consider another construction ship while I'm at it, so...
Don't you use your fancy mathematics to muddy the issue.
Ooh.
Listen closely.
Where
This is important.
that? Track that. Rubicator is...
Whoa, that is weird.
within my space, alright.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
So, you're over there. You'll do that. And you're right there. Alright. I don't have the influence. Ah, and you don't have... Let's go ahead and... Ooh. Sure. That one next. We're gonna refrain from digging. Now, The nation I'm playing as, I think,
Whoa,
doesn't have any of
that
the
is
newest
weird.
stuff added, but I did make one that does. At least somewhat, I think. I don't have the aquatics, but I have the other new stuff. The clone thing, that was
Idea!
added in. At least I think that was added in. Let's go ahead and upgrade the ship lasers. Alright, so in the next 5 years there's gonna be an election. Let's see, who did I name you again? Sky Marshal and Chief Dropstar. Alright.
Listen
Commendable
closely.
initiative.
This is important.
Whoa, that is weird.
Usually they have an agenda, but
Wow,
no agenda.
that's really impressive.
Alright, anyway. Go ahead and go down here. Start exploring this way. Make sure that there isn't anything that comes over here.
Listen closely. This is
Alright,
important.
it's a timed thing. So you're gonna go ahead and go research that. And I guess we'll just expand this way instead. Oh boy. I guess we'll go ahead and we'll take that. Nice. I am also going to do a longer recording.
Whoa,
I know
that is weird.
when I first started this, I was only 10, 20, I think even 30 minutes. Yeah, this is going to be...
You use your fancy mathematics to muddy the issue.
This is going to be a longer recording, so...
Yep, everything's fine.
I think I'm going to probably make as much progress as I did in my first 2 Stellaris videos. Interesting. Let's go ahead and send Galahart.
Wow, that's really impressive.
It's an improvement, darling.
Let's see who our neighbor is. See if we can peaceably coexist with them.
Whoa, that is weird.
I'll do the second option. Intriguing. Let's go ahead and have you build that. Proceed.
Wow, that's really impressive.
Ah, alright. I don't think it's an actual star nation, so... You know what? Send you out. Interesting. Fascinating. Always with the name of Rarity's mom, every time. Let's go ahead, send you here.
Whoa, that is weird.
I'm gonna go ahead and claim this section.
It needs to be about
This
20%
sector.
cooler. Yep, everything's fine.
Abandoned military where sounds useless. We're not even gonna bother with it.
Idea!
I'm probably discarding some early advantage, but oh well. Let's do technological ascendancy. We'll do this one, so we can have stronger ships.
It's an improvement, darling.
Alright. Well met.
Listen closely. This is important.
Let's go ahead and have you deal with that.
Wow, that's really impressive.
You'll go ahead and go over here.
Don't you use your fancy mathematics to muddy the issue.
Get aliens fly. Let's download the neural patterns for good measure.
Yep, everything's fine.
Keep at it. Go ahead and continue doing that. Oof. So, seems like we've run into a neighbor already, so why don't we get out of there?
Yep, everything's fine.
Triple click that. And we'll go ahead, build
Whoa,
an outpost
that is
here.
weird.
Idea!
Uh-oh. Alright. Let's see if our current Sky Marshal stays in power, or if he's gonna be booted. Let's see.
It's an improvement, darling.
All the candidates. Fascinating. Ruler elected. Galahad has been elected as... Uh-oh. Well... Rip, Well, rip Dropstar. So let's see what the mandate is. Or what was supposed to be the mandate. Huh. Urbanizer, planet-side mining, selected on a platform and constructing at least 2 additional mining districts. Alright, so... now that we have our new Sky Marshal, let's go ahead and do a little bit of renaming. Galahad the Second. And let's go ahead and colonize this world. And I'll keep the name default. We'll call it Seb. Research. Hello. Hostiles right here. Thinking the minimal I might do for this recording is secure this sector here, this whole section. At least try.
Everything's fine.
Go ahead and go that way.
It's an improvement, darling. Yep, everything's fine.
We'll go ahead and make another construction ship. I'll scooch these up here for now. Puzzling. We'll need a larger... Alright, so it looks like we gained some factions. So let's have a look at the factions and see what we got. Ooh, Silver Guard, we'll go ahead. I like that name. You know what? No. Veteran Silver. Tree. There we go. The Galactic Emancipation Committee. I guess we'll have to rename you to the... And then there is you guys. And we'll just simply call you... There we go. Not perfect, but trying to make it fit for this star nation. Since again, I did have this sort of inspired by the idea of Starship Troopers a bit. Not gonna be a complete ripoff, but just was kind of fanboying over it.
Whoa, that is weird.
Wow, that's really impressive.
Go ahead and put that. Have you do surveying there. Blue lasers are ready. Let's do this one. Oof. Two jobs available. Why don't we build one of these? We'll go ahead and have you build there.
Don't you use your fancy mathematics to muddy the issue.
Nice. Now we'll survey over here. Now which one to do next? Ooh. Holding. Oh. Ah, here we go. We'll do order next. Not so much worried about keeping leaders alive this round, because there's an election every 10 years, so
Wow, that's
I'm certain
really
I'm gonna
impressive.
probably be swapping them out every here and there. Whereas if I were playing a Monarch, I'd probably be more going for Blue Coats clan. Let's be friendly. They translated first.
It's an improvement, darling.
That's to be expected, because I have mine closed, so they're gonna close theirs.
That is weird.
Let's see. Alright, they currently like us at the moment.
idea!
So why don't we go ahead? Not what I meant to do, and hello, Chrysalis. I didn't know you were in charge. So let's go ahead and... I gotta remember, how do I... send diplomats again? I think I just do it this way. Alright. Big Daddy Barry will go ahead and improve the relations. We'll do that one so we can get more mineable materials. We'll start building that stuff. Move that there.
Wow, that's really impressive.
I am aware, when it comes to Starship Troopers, that the director of the film didn't read the book. Then again, it always seems like the book and the movie are completely different.
For them. For
But then
me.
again,
For
I could
Equestria.
usually understand why. It's because with the movie, they usually have to condense things. Because if you threw in every detail from the book, that would be... the movie would probably be very, very long, I'd imagine. And there's only
Whoa, that is weird.
so much time you can get into a movie. Right, I can do things here. Yeah, let's go ahead and just clear everything. Then we'll make an admin office here.
Whoa, that is weird.
Go ahead and research. Otherwise,
It needs to be about 20%
I have...
cooler.
Hello? Encryption modified, giving the following effects. Destroyed relay station, giving... Yeah, let's do that one. Science battle.
Well, finally!
But yeah, Paradox has been doing some pretty
Yep,
interesting
everything's fine.
things. I did try out the latest expansion, and I have to say, it's interesting now how you actually have to put together the tank, sort of like how Man the Guns have you to build the ships, essentially, make the ship classes. Very interesting indeed. Wonder if they're gonna do that with the infantry
I
next.
always knew I was brilliant.
Let's see. We'll do that one.
Don't you use your fancy mathematics to muddy the issue.
Special project complete. No. Survey the system. We'll go ahead and X that thing out.
Whoa, that is weird.
Yep, everything's fine.
Go ahead and move you there. That'll decrease.
Listen
Remarkable.
closely. This is important.
Go ahead and research that.
I always knew I was brilliant.
I guess I gotta really say, now that I'm thinking about it, I guess to give a brief summary of something. I know I was gonna save this for the movie review, but this is gonna be brief. I was not a fan of Gen 5, MLP Gen 5. Just some things about it that just didn't have the same charm as 4 did. I do plan on going into detail in the future with that, but for now, I'm just not a fan. to some degree, reminds me of Zootopia. Why it does, I've no idea. Well, okay. I think I do have an idea. I'm just not gonna say it for the moment. But I'll just say, to sum that up, it sort of reminds me of Zootopia, but
Don't you use your fancy mathematics to muddy the issue.
given a different vibe to how they address the division issue, shall we say. Ah, dig site. Let's go ahead and survey. Wondering if there's anyone over here. I think there is. Otherwise, the Citizen Federation is growing slowly.
Yep, everything's fine.
No arachnids to take on just yet. The bad bugs, not the changeling bugs. Oh, I got plenty of influence. What am I doing? Let's go ahead and start
Everything's fine.
expanding. Thinking I'm gonna let them have
everything's
this
fine.
area. I'm gonna more expand this way. You'll go here. You'll go there.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
Say, who's got the increased sensor range? We'll go. Let's have you move that way.
It needs to be about 20% cooler. Whoa, that is weird.
Don't count your planets. Ooh. That's sounding dangerous right there. Let's go ahead and just put this down real quick.
Well,
Let's
finally.
crack it open and see what happens.
Idea!
We'll go ahead and do... Uh-oh. My urban
improvement,
sprawl
darling.
is starting to get a little out there. So, let's go ahead, build another one of these, and another one of these. And I forgot to turn off my Discord.
Wow, that's really impressive.
Or, sorry, I forgot to put on the Do Not Disturb. BRB. And I'm back. I had to quickly turn on the Do Not Disturb mode for Discord. Ah, right, and it would probably help if I were, having the game go. Let's see, you guys are doing that.
It's an improvement, darling.
But yeah, between Stellaris and Hearts of Iron, I would definitely say Stellaris is the easier game, as Hearts of Iron could be pretty difficult. Though I suppose with the recent expansion, I'm hoping it makes it easier. I mean, in some ways, it kinda does. But still then, it's usually the later game that gets hard.
Well, finally.
And that's usually just because everyone starts faction spamming and they just join the war, and it's like... It makes the early expansion, or the expansions that, depending on who you're playing as, hard to do. Let's go ahead and start building star bases there. And it really is just because you, at some point, have to worry about one of the major powers if you're not a
Don't you use your fancy mathematics to muddy the issue.
major power. Alright, let's see what's going on. finally we meet. Technology, how are you speaking? Interesting. Ooh, okay. So it sounds like they got genocided for not embracing a religion. Alrighty. Ooh. Alright.
Listen closely. This is important.
It's an improvement, darling.
Let's see. Is this what I think it is? Oh. Oh boy. Who's available? Uh, actually, how long would it take to make a science ship? Because I don't want to... Yeah, probably easier to just make a science ship rather than what's going on there.
It's an improvement, darling.
I'll just have to make a reminder to myself to
I always knew I was brilliant.
move
Whoa.
that species.
That is weird.
That species that may as well be Tribbles. At least they strike me as Tribbles. And again, I don't really know what they are, because I've never really seen them. Alright, well then. Let's do the armor. We'll have better ships for that. Let's recruit another scientist. Joe. That's a very basic name. Let's make sure we're doing the project and not digging up the artifact. I'd hate for that dragon to come to life. Don't waste the alloys. Do that one.
Yep, everything's fine.
Don't you use your fancy mathematics to muddy the issue.
We'll go here. Alrighty, so it seems like I'll be, by the looks of it, I don't see anything connected, so it looks like if I'm gonna explore the galaxy, it's gonna be through my neighbor. Gain trait through hard work experience. Sky Marshal-in-Chief Galahart II has developed new skills. Like reversal, intriguing. Alright. I guess we can go ahead and fulfill the mandate. Make the 2 mining districts first.
Don't you use your fancy mathematics to muddy
Nail
the
them.
issue.
Kieran. Alright, and now I think they want... Oh, didn't they? Hold on. Ah, alright. I see.
It's an improvement, darling.
Let's go ahead and build those. So we can get those materials. And I'm running out of areas to survey. So I think it's gonna be securing the border at this point. And we do have friendly relations with our neighbor. Well, At least not hostile.
It needs to be about 20% cooler. I always knew I was brilliant.
Let's go ahead and do this one.
Wow, that's really impressive.
Actually... Oh, alright. I guess I'm not touching that then. So I think this is it, right here.
Whoa, that is weird. It needs to be
Already?
about 20% cooler.
So Galahart the Second. Let's see who... District's mandate has been fulfilled. Who got elected? Ah, alright. So, they just didn't like Sky Marshal Drop Star and decided, you know what, we don't like this guy, we like someone else. Poor Drop Star. He was like that one Sky Marshal where, when the invasion of Clandithu failed, he pretty much just stepped down and was like, you know what, I concede. I have failed, I hereby take responsibility. Anyways...
Whoa, that is weird. Idea!
Do that, and we'll do... Oof. Let's do this one. I think we'll focus on the fleet first. And then we'll go ahead and do that.
It's an improvement, darling.
Send you out.
Idea!
Go make negotiations.
Whoa, that is weird.
We'll go ahead and... Oh. Never mind.
Yep, everything's fine.
I don't need those minerals. My neighbors can have them. I'll take the influence instead. Thank you. I appreciate the influence.
Wow, that's
They went
really
into that and they
impressive.
were like, nope. I think this is actually not going to be a bad playthrough. I mean, honestly, for the moment, it looks like I'm pretty secure. The only one who could attack me are the Bluecoats clan. The only annoying part is I'm not really going to be able to do much anything. So I think this episode's going to probably
Listen closely. This is important.
mainly be me just expanding.
Don't you use your fancy mathematics to muddy the issue.
Well, as I think I mostly got this down, and I don't see them marching on through just for these sectors. That would be very costly for them on influence. Rapidly expand, like normal. Whew. Anyway, let's see what to do. Let's go ahead and make gene clinics.
It needs to be about 20% cooler. Idea!
We'll go ahead and make that.
I always knew I was brilliant.
And do the bottom one. Again, I don't think I'll have much need
It needs to be about 20%
for
cooler.
leader preservation since, again, I am playing a democratic Star Nation. So there's really no point since everyone will just get replaced
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
at some point. Let's go ahead, fill in
It's an
that
improvement,
gap.
darling.
Yeah, I'll want you. And when that side's done, it'll be all claiming this side. And then maybe seeing if they'll be kind enough to let me pass and
Idea!
explore. The bottom one for now. So that way we can have better star bases. Alright. Go ahead and survey that. Since at this point all we're pretty much doing here is just securing this whole area here.
Wow, that's really impressive.
Suppose what I could do while I'm waiting. Probably not. I won't worry about it. I don't have any rude neighbors, so... all the more to just finish taking up those spots.
Will you accept my friendship?
We're gonna do things diplomatically. The Council of Telltale is right here.
Hi, girls!
I agree. I think we should trade. Research agreement that I can agree to.
Hi, girls!
And I can agree to that. So now if one of us is attacked, the other will come to one's aid. I think more than likely my northern neighbor will be attacked.
It's an improvement, darling.
Since they're the only ones I really border with. Until, of course, you get the technology where you can go almost anywhere. Let's go ahead and have you guys start building all that. What was on the agenda this time? Let's see. Agricultural. Which might be a little hard to do at the moment.
Cooler.
So we're gonna just go ahead and do one of each instead. We're gonna establish friendly relations with the Empire of Gallipathy, I think it was.
Knew I was brilliant.
We'll do that one. Go ahead, have you move there. Not really much of a massive territorial expansion. And again, at this point, don't really see any point to this, so let's go ahead and open the borders.
Hi, girls.
Migration treaty, sure. Let's go ahead and upgrade you.
I always knew I was brilliant.
Let's go ahead and start doing that. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade this small little fleet here.
It's an improvement, darling.
We'll go for the faster Corvettes. Build speed. We're gonna go ahead and start fortifying the border. I mean, not that I would really need to, but just in case. Never hurts to be ready.
It's an improvement, darling.
Do that here. Do I know terraforming yet? I do not know terraforming yet. Bummer. How am I doing with factions at the moment? The Galactic Friendship Party's happy, the Veteran Silver Infantry Party's happy, and the Xeno Liberty Party just doesn't like me. And if I said happy, I meant they're okay-ish at the moment.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
Let's go ahead and upgrade that.
Idea!
And we'll do the habitability one. I mean, since there's really nothing I can do at the moment anyway.
I always knew I was brilliant.
Do the autocannons. I think there actually is something I'll do. And we'll take Transcendent Learning. Let's go ahead and move you there.
It's an improvement, darling.
Build that there. Make 2 shipyards. We'll make 2 colony ships.
I always knew I was brilliant.
Build with Kieran. We will make... No, we will not do that. We'll do the gene clinics first. Election time upcoming. Let's see if Galahart gets elected again. Mandate unfulfilled. And Galahart has once again been re-elected. Alrighty, that should be a lot simpler.
It's an improvement, darling.
Could really tell they really like Galahart. Poor Dropstar didn't get to be Sky Marshal for long. He's only Sky Marshal for 10 years and then replaced.
It needs to be about 20% cooler. It needs to be about 20% cooler.
Alright, let's go ahead and do... We'll do that one first. You'll go there. And you'll go here.
Idea!
Pacific Point. Interesting. Now, I'm not gonna worry about that. Because I don't have enough influence to do anything. I'll go ahead and colonize Rigor. Or Rigor. Regor, I think it's called. And I am very aware that Helsinki is actually a cold place. It's the Finnish capital. I just couldn't think of a better name. For a, Kirin Empire that's supposed to be modeled somewhat off the Terran Federation. So I figured, you know what, I'll name them after the Finnish capital, but then do a little bit of irony by making a desert planet instead of a cold planet.
Brilliant.
Plus, I think I already have 2 Kirin factions that are already pretty much in tune with the cold. We'll keep the default name of Ophelia? Ophelia? You know what? No. We're not gonna name that. We're gonna... There we go. That's what you'll be renamed to. We'll name you to Ramsey. Hold the lamb sauce. We'll go ahead and fortify the border. Actually, nah. You build that there. You'll build that here. Thinking I'm gonna more likely call it episode once I get all this secured. Well, before I do... let's go ahead and open up the border. Because I don't see why I should keep it closed at this point. Well, okay. You guys, because you don't like me, will stay closed. But with our neighbor, we'll open it up.
Hi, girls. It's an improvement, darling.
There they go. Uh-oh. So they declared the war. Okay.
Let's move, move, move!
I always knew I was brilliant.
Let's go ahead and do that one. And do that one.
It's an improvement, darling.
Let's move, move,
And then
move.
we'll go ahead and do... Gotta remember which one had the... transformation.
For them. For me. For Equestria.
Excellent. We'll build an administrative office there. And Ramsey Prime should almost be colonized. So why don't we go
It needs to be
ahead
about 20% cooler.
and get a fleet going. I just... Yeah, I did see that. Flounder. That's actually funny for this trait. I mean, if I'm recalling the lore, and I think I am wrong, it was essentially the military in, Starship Troopers that restored order once the democracies had fallen, if I'm recalling correctly.
I always knew I was brilliant.
For them.
Nice.
For me.
Let's do
For
terraforming.
Equestria.
Alrighty. You're gonna be an energy world. With some farming. Go ahead and sell some of that. We'll do that one next. Didn't I have 3 construction ships? Yes, I did. One down there.
Let's move, move, move.
Alright.
It's an improvement, darling.
Add 3 Corvettes.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
Then we'll shift you to over here.
Idea!
Ooh, and it looks like our northern neighbor is losing the war so far. I mean, then again, it teaches them to be aggressive.
Improvement, darling.
Probably declared the war being underprepared. Let's go ahead and make more Corvettes.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
Don't get yourself in costly wars. I can't cover you all the time. Especially if you're the one starting them. Uh-oh. We lost an envoy.
I
But
always
they'll just
knew
be
I was
replaced
brilliant.
rather quickly, because they're the only ones who do not, for whatever reason, require any energy credits to be spent to get a new one. I'm not even certain if they take up energy credits to be maintained either. Alright, so... Thought I had a fleet academy.
Idea!
Ooh, let's go ahead and do that one.
It's an improvement, darling.
I always knew I was brilliant.
And here they come to scan these, no doubt. Right, I better do something real quick. Create a new sector. And Dropstar is gonna govern this world. Well, this sector. Mandate fulfilled. And let's go ahead and get a colony ship made. Ah, so I got some
It needs to be about
changelings within my
20% cooler.
empire now.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
Ah. Got to do something. It's there. Prohibited. Yes. Ties from non-citizens. No. The moment, no. Yes, with that. Not that I could anyway. Not that I have a problem with that for now. But we'll wait and see. Might be playing this game a tad bit dark, but... well, name me any game that doesn't have its dark moments.
It's an improvement, darling.
Let's go ahead and make a city district there. Didn't I have... yes. You'll go... here. Peace, attackers. Ah, alrighty. So they've been humiliated. So it was a war of humiliation.
I always knew I was brilliant.
Let's go ahead and do this one and this one. Still suits our needs. Let's actually have you go up there. Strategical reasons. Oof, only too bad I can't trade this for this. Ah. Let's go ahead and... engineering... Let's see. What should I do next? Actually, no. You're... Ah, I thought so. Go ahead and make a research lab, then. Just remove from the leader pool, minus 30. Has been shaken by news from emerging can or a messenger who has been stationed there has gotten himself in a serious mess with... God dang it. Why you going committing crimes in a foreign land? Alright. More death. Who died? Up. Alrighty. And it looks like it's gonna be a new pool of characters to work with. So I suppose it's gonna be going on a little bit longer.
Listen closely. This is important.
Dropstar has been elected. Hey, I got my original leader back. Good to have you back, Dropstar. These two, that's easily done. Till the next election. Until he's probably dead. Because he's getting pretty old. Which now means Ramsey doesn't have a governor, so we better get them a governor. Why don't we invest in securing the location?
I was brilliant.
Oh boy, another death. Let's go ahead and put Joe there. Of all names in the world, Joe. Was kinda hoping to have this all settled by then.
I always knew I was brilliant.
Go ahead and do this one next.
I always knew I was brilliant.
We'll go ahead and do this one next.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
Let's see. Is there anywhere we can go? Move there. Otherwise, I do apologize if I've been pretty quiet for the last few minutes. I have been trying to get things organized here. And it's just been people dying.
It's an improvement, darling.
And I can't make this influence go up any faster unless I break the treaties with them. Could do a war, but it just doesn't feel worth it to do at the moment, so...
Let's move, move, move!
Let's go ahead and create more Corvettes. I mean, if this takes any longer, I'll probably go ahead and wrap up the video here. Because I know if this had been 4, I would have had all this secured by now. I mean, the only other thing I could probably do for the moment is just explore. Because, I mean, all my neighbors are...
I always knew I was brilliant.
Well, alright. There is an opportunity. Send out Lucky Clover. And we'll do this one and this one. And then we'll do this. Precinct house. And a fortress. And then we'll do city district housing. I think that's wrong one. That's gonna be in the next few months. Ramsey. How appropriate. Uh-oh. We found the Soviet Empire of Leotin. Shall greet you properly in battle, commies. Bloody commies to the north. Well, I know what I'm gonna do for the next episode. Humiliate them. So, it seems like I've got a war goal in mind for the next episode I do. It is going to be to humiliate them. And the best part, I don't think they'll be able to effectively fight back, because if they do, it would require them to smash through the Bluecoats clan. It's that cheap thing of, punching someone and then running and hiding behind someone, so that way you don't get punched back. Not exactly the most honorable thing, but if otherwise, what else can I do other than just sit here and wait for one of these two to make a move? And good. It looks like they're prepping for a war anyway.
It needs to be about 20%
Relational
cooler.
speaking wise.
I always
Good.
knew I was
Good,
brilliant.
good. Good, good, good. We will crush the commies. Go ahead and assemble the fleet. So I think I know what I'm gonna do for the final part of this video, since it's already pretty long anyway. Probably gonna put the fleet here, and the next time we resume this file, or rather I resume, we're gonna move north and humiliate the commies to the north. Just keep making Corvettes.
It's an improvement, darling.
Rip.
Idea!
Let's go ahead and do the fusion missile. Go ahead and build another generator district. Alrighty. Four more. go ahead and have you guys move north. You'll assemble here on this border. And then I'm thinking we'll go ahead and make a small destroyer army to back you guys up. Or rather, fleet, sorry. I think I said army. I meant fleet. Otherwise, like I said, it's gonna be the waiting game for these last two spots. Oh, right.
I always knew I was brilliant.
And I could have colonized this too. Wait, hold on. Ah. Alright, that's fine. That can wait. Or... I do. Let's go ahead and start terraforming then. We'll terraform you to a desert planet. We'll go ahead and make you a savanna world. Can't terraform you. No. Oof. Alright. I'll let those be terraformed.
I always knew I was brilliant.
But yeah, if you have been watching this the whole through, I do thank you. Any support I get is great. If you have somehow logged off by then, or just skipped this part, I understand. This is a long one, and Stellaris is mainly just hardcore maintenance. Let's go ahead and take this one. And then we'll do this. This last one, and then I'm probably going to end the video here.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
Idea!
I guess since there's pirates along the way, why don't we go ahead and assign an admiral? We'll do Sunny Shot. You're gonna take a moment and engage those pirates.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh!
So that way we can at least have somewhat of a battle. So look at that, there is action. Now we'll go ahead and destroy the pirate base as a small little victory.
Okay.
I got the spoils of that pirate base. Actually, you'll go there first. Repair up. Then you'll go ahead and head over here. Ah. Hello? Alright, sure. I'm gonna do two things. Declare rivalry. and then declare rivalry. As you are nothing more than a thorn to my greater plans. And I'm aware I've got that. I'm not gonna worry about that for now. With those rivalries, that should make the influence go up. Let's go ahead and move you guys there. I guess you're not gonna get the repairs that you need. RIP.
It's an improvement, darling.
You know what? Let's go ahead and also move the science ships here too. You'll go ahead and do that. One of those. Actually make a few of those.
I always knew I was brilliant.
We'll do that one next. Really? Okay. And let's get ready to wrap up the video here. I don't have that yet. I think this is going to be a perfect setup for the episode. So that way all I'll have to do
20% cooler.
just roll into the next one. And look at that. Already set up. That being said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to wrap it up here. Probably let these guys get into place, and then I'll go ahead and wrap it up. But otherwise, if you did like the video, be sure to like and subscribe. Otherwise, stay tuned, as I am planning on more Stellaris, since I think
It needs to be about 20%
Paradox
cooler.
has pretty much just got done releasing things. So it's gonna be a while before they'll have anything new. But otherwise, I guess with that being said, until the next time, I'll go ahead and scoot you guys closer to the border, so that way all I gotta do is just move you guys up. Just scoot you there. And scoot you here. We'll even go ahead and assign another admiral. Sunny Kindheart, you will instead be named Sunny Rain. Check. You'll be assigned to that fleet. Otherwise, with that being said, that is this video. Until the next time, be sure to hit the like and subscribe. Otherwise, until then, bye-bye.